Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pacers Daily. I am your host, Hery Acosta. I just recorded a whole episode and I realized that my audio was completely cut out. So let's do it again. No, let's run it back just because, kind of have to now. But not bad about it because I also didn't have a camera yesterday. My camera was being weird yesterday. So just a lot of technological issues. But we're here. We're back. Let's get it going. Start talking about Sacramento, how Sacramento was struggling last night. But outside of Westbrook, because Westbrook had himself a triple double 24, 12, and 14 performance, 10 of 16 shooting. DeRozan at 20. So a good game from DeRozan, 8 of 16. Levine was kind of off his game a little bit, 6 of 13, 16 points. But Keegan Murray, 3 for 11, 8 points, 11 rebounds, and really just Rain out at 13, Achua had 11. Their issue was all the turnovers. 5 turnovers for Levine, 3 for Westbrook. But also 2 for Clifford, 2 for Monk, 2 for Murray, 3 for Raynaud. You're not going to win many games when you have pretty much double the turnovers that the other team has. A big defensive performance by the Pacers, which is really all we've been asking for, because overall we haven't really been defending too well, but we only allowed 105 points in this game. This has been one of the best performances we've had on defense all season. So big props to Indy for this one. I know Sacramento has been struggling recently about Sabonis, but it's just one of those things where you just have to keep you play who's in front of you. That's just how it's always been. Every team has been playing us while we've been injured, but we can sit here and make excuses, but that's just how it is. You play who's in front of you. And that's just how it's going to be for the Colts as well, because obviously Daniel Jones is hurt, which that was heartbreaking to watch. But you play who's in front of you. And this guy loves playing who's in front of him. His name is Pascal Siakam. He does his thing. 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists on 10 of 21 shooting. Perfect from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from the 3. Not his best 3-point performance, but 2 steals to go along with everything. Also, shout out to Jay Huff for 4 blocks. He's insane. Jay Huff shot blocking might be one of the best. He's probably the second best shot blocker in the league, because obviously Wemby would probably still be number 1. Now blocks per minute, Huff is number 1, and obviously blocks per game right now, just because Wemby's been injured for the last few games, and Huff hasn't really missed a game this year. So Huff right now is most likely going to end up leading the league in blocks. So that's great. That's amazing for him. But back to Siakam, another big performance. We know what Siakam brings to the table, so I don't really have to go too in-depth. Now I want to talk about our future All-Star, Benedict Mathurin, 25, 6, and 2 on 50% shooting. Another big game. 4 for 9 from the 3. He had 9 points in the first 2 minutes of the game. He's just somebody that wants to score. He's somebody that wants to open up the game, somebody that wants to just be the hardest worker, be the best player on the court at all times. So much respect for Mathurin. I just can't wait to see what else he can bring to the table over the next few years, seeing what we do with him. If we sign him to that big contract, if he ends up getting traded in like a package deal for a star, just whatever happens. But I am very, very happy that he's here and that he's healthy and playing the way he's been playing, because I knew he was going to have a good season with Halliburton out. I knew he was going to get more touches. I knew a lot of the offense was going to run around, was going to be based around him. And seeing him play alongside players like Ethan Thompson, who he's been playing pretty decent. He has actually been impressing me a lot. He had his first start last night against Sacramento, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the field. Doesn't really have to shoot to produce. He just has to be there. Both shots that he made were threes. So just, very impressive game. And then last but not least, I want to talk about our star of last night. The guy who has had to take over for Tyrese. Andrew Nembhard, 28, 4, and 12. 10 of 18 shooting. 6 of 8 from the line, 2 of 4 from 3. 2 steals. This is what I want to see from Andrew Nembhard. Now, obviously a 28 and 12 game isn't going to come every day. But just, 20 and 10. 15 and 10. Just playing more like a point guard, opening the game more, because obviously he went from the starting shooting guard to the starting point guard. So now he has to he has to kind of play more like Halliburton. He has to like not have to worry about creating his own shot too much, but just opening up the space around him. So very, very happy that Nemhard is finally jumping to that level that we know he can play. So very happy about that. As always, I'm your host, Eddie Acosta. This is Pacers Daily. Boom, baby. And go, Sirs.